but this is my final look. Comment below, let me know, would you do something like this? Is this something that you think you can pull up? Do you think this is something that you see yourself going to church with, or even just an outing? But this is my look for today, and this is what I'm gonna go to church with. I think it looks appropriate. I think it looks beautiful. I'm not trying to overdo it. I'm trying to just go to church. That's all. So I'm very happy with the way it came out. But comment below and let me know what you think. Would you do something like this? Will you pull up something like this? Would you consider doing this type of makeup for yourself or for somebody else? So comment below, let me know what you think. But are done with the wet products. Technically, pretty much we are done with all the wet products. So now again, because I'm still buying time on my under eye, because I can still see that it's still a little bit wet, I'm gonna go ahead and focus on my eyeshadows one more time, and I'm just gonna go and highlight the corners of my eyeshadows. So again, with this, I'm just gonna go right here and add that dimension there, because we don't want to have too much makeup, but we still want to look like a dark girl. We don't want to complicate things. We just want to look presentable, nice, and keep in mind we're going to church. We're not going to a party, so I am mindful of that. And once I do apply the dry foundation on my face, it is going to, like I said, it's going to dilute the concentration of all these pigmentations. So just bear with me and trust the process. Okay, so we're done. Now it is time to go ahead and press on the concealer. So using this, I'm just gonna go gently. Remember, we don't want to push the product under our skin. We want it to stay on the surface. So I'm just gonna continue to dab it gently, not too much, like that. I hope I'm recording. Yes, I am, thank God. Okay, like that, and then do the same thing on this side. Okay, and then the residual, I'm just gonna go on top the bridge of my nose and just do that. And around my forehead, on my chin, above my upper. And now we're gonna go ahead and use the press powder to press on the concealer, because we don't want it to look all kicked out. So I'm just gonna use this, see that, and then I'm gonna press now, and I'm gonna come a bit closer for you to see. Now this is what you're looking for, the flawless, seamless look under your eye. And then do the same thing. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I've noticed that with my face, even when I am doing the most simplest makeup, it always looks like a full-on makeup. And because the purpose of this, and now I'm just gonna use the residual, and then I'm going to just rub it any way that I want to leave the product on. But anyway, like I was saying, that I think it's just my face, that even though I'm trying to do a very simple makeup, still for the press powder, I'm just gonna use a little bit on the side of my cheeks. Even though I'm trying to do a very simple makeup, it looks a lot and it looks kind of scary. So for the people that are beginner, they are looking at this and they go, so now I'm just gonna use the matte This is in shade A74. I've had this for almost a year, I think. And this can be scary because somebody's like, I thought you said you're going to show us a simple makeup that looks like a full glam. No, it's not. It's just my face. My face does that. With the little, like a tiniest makeup that I'm applying, it makes my face looks like I have full layers of makeup on. But if you notice, I've only had a foundation and now I'm doing the pressed powder and the contour on top of my eyes for my eyeshadows, and then the blush. That's pretty much all I did. And you were all here to see it. But yet again, my face looks like I have like 7 layers of makeup on. It's just because that's what my face does. And now, with this brush here, without any blushes on it, I'm just gonna go and apply the dry, because we want to make sure that we are removing all the liquid and it's just powder. And just like that. So this is supposed to be a very, very simple makeup look. So I'm actually satisfied with what I see. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and put on my setting spray. This is just for the longevity of your makeup. You want your makeup to last long. So in the meantime, before we get there, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish my waterline, because you don't forget to do that. I find it that when I do my waterline, it actually just add an extra special look on my face. Okay, like that. And my beauty marks, of course, don't go without. One, no, but don't want to mess it up. Kind of mess up a little bit. And I like to add here. This is my weakest link. I'm not really good at doing it, so. I think I did it okay. It's not my best suit, so and then we're gonna add a little bit of mascara. Okay, I don't want to overdo it, so I think I'll leave it like that. And then let's get to the lip combo again. So this is my signature look. When all fails, this is what I go with. So again, if you are still new to makeup and you're not so sure what to do, find that signature look. Maybe try this lip combo. Maybe this is the one that would also work for you. Try that. So find that signature look that works for you and stick with it, okay? So we're just gonna go ahead and clean. And call it a day. So if you have to rate me, would you try this look? Comment below, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Bye.